occasion, we are going to learn about introduction, the definition of seminar, the purposes of the seminar, making a presentation, controlling the discussion, what should you do when you are joining the seminar. Introduction. Speaking in academic context is becoming increasingly important as a teaching method changes to involve more group work, joint project, and group marks. Home students see problems if students in higher education are not seen to be pulling their weight in collaborative work. It is therefore important to try to be more aware of what is involved in seminar or group activity, and to learn some of the introductional language that is used there. It is important to practice making presentations, taking part in discussion on academic topics, and so on. Seminar is form of academic instruction either at an academic institution or offered by a commercial or professional organization. There are several things that need to be considered in participating in the seminar, either as a speaker or a participant. For the speaker, it is necessary to prepare a presentation and how to deliver the presentation properly. For the participants, they must also know how to properly attend seminars, what a PT to do, and what to do or not to do.
Let's study together about the purpose of seminar. A seminar might be defined as a gathering of people for the purpose of discussing a state topic. There are three purposes of seminar. The first is for education. Conducting seminars among students is also a good habit. This would help to get more information on the particular seminar topic. Seminars also help them to convey their ideas to their friends and teachers. They will start thinking about new things which they think could be implemented practically. Yang pertama, tujuan seminar adalah untuk pendidikan. Melakukan seminar di antara siswa merupakan hal yang baik. Seminar akan membantu siswa mendapatkan informasi yang lebih banyak, dan mereka dapat menyampaikan ide-ide mereka sendiri kepada teman dan guru mereka. Second is boost motivation. When you attend a seminar, expect to be motivated, energized, and ready to go back to work applying a new technique you just learned. Seminar speakers generally realize that attendees expect to be entertained and inspired, and they usually try to make the most of this new stimulation you achieve. You should apply what you learned soon after returning to the office. Otherwise, you would have wasted that function of the seminar. The aim of the seminar is to bring new life to your business by teaching you to apply new tactics you might not have known about before. Take notes. If you write down an idea that motivates you, you might be more likely to apply it. Yang kedua itu, seminar yang baik akan meningkatkan motivasi. Ketika Anda menghadiri seminar, Anda berharap untuk mendapatkan motivasi dan siap kembali bekerja dengan menerapkan teknik yang baru saja didapatkan dari seminar. Pembicara dalam seminar juga akan menyadari bahwa peserta seminar menginginkan untuk mendapatkan motivasi. Peserta seminar dapat membawa catatan untuk menuliskan ide yang dapat memotivasi dan kemudian menerapkannya. The third is seminars extend your networking opportunities. Sometimes seminar participants are already successful entrepreneurs. During seminar or after the seminar, you can use it to expand your network and your acquaintances. Never weaken to network because you don't know what the future holds. In fact, you will meet with your partner in the seminar. Kadang-kadang peserta seminar adalah pengusaha yang sudah sukses. Ketika seminar atau sesudah seminar, Anda bisa memanfaatkan untuk memperluas jaringan Anda dan kenalan Anda. Karena Anda tidak tahu apa yang akan terjadi di masa depan, maka jangan meremehkan jaringan dan kenalan Anda. Bahkan, Anda bisa saja bertemu dengan partner Anda di dalam seminar tersebut.
Making a presentation. The structure of presentation, making and using notes to speak from. Topic: giving the information in detail, sequencing, describing similarities and differences, comparing and constructing, illustrating a point. Giving example and referring to research, emphasizing a point, summarizing and concluding. And how to present seminar. It can be very boring to listen something read aloud. Therefore, what you must do is follow the following points. And there are 5 points in how to present seminar. Point number 1, decide on a time limit for your talk. You must tell your audience what it is. Stick to your time limit. This is very important. Point number 2, write out your spoken presentation in the way that you intend to say it. This means that you must do some of the work of writing the paper again in a sense. Written language is different from spoken language, right? So you can following these tips. First tips, concentrate only on the main points. Second tips, try to make your presentation lively and interesting. Third tips, write out everything you have to say, including example etc. Fourth tips, when you know exactly what you are going to say, reduce it to outline notes. Point number 3, in the seminar speak from the outline notes. But you can bring good sets of notes and your original paper to the meeting. Point number 4, look at your audience when you are speaking. Use this technique. First, read the appropriate part of your notes silently. Then look up at your audience and say what you have to say. Remember, never speak while you are still reading. Will you look at the audience? Try to judge what they are thinking. Are they following you? You will never make contact with your audience if your eyes are fixed on the paper in front of you. Point number 5, make strong ending. One way of doing this is to repeat your main point briefly and invite questions or opinions.
Controlling the discussion. In any meeting that you organize, particularly as a speaker of discussion forum, you need to stay in control. That doesn't mean you stop others from talking, quite the contrary, but you need to keep tight reins on what's going on. Don't waste time having unnecessary discussion with your audience. In your mind, talk freely with the audience will make the discussion look friendly and positive. But actually, it's a waste time and there are no lessons anything, and the goals of the discussion will not be achieved. Here are 5 quick tips for staying in control of meetings. 1. Prepare people in advance. Send a meeting agenda in advance. Don't assume everyone knows what you want to talk about or that everyone has the same priorities. Spare it out for them. 2. Have very specific goals. The more specific your goals, the better. Remind people at the beginning of the meeting about what you are trying to accomplish and how they can best help. Ask specific question. We are thinking about shots and shots blah blah blah. Might be a good conversation starter, but more often not it will lead into a rat hole. 3. Time box everything. Allot specific amount of time to specific parts of the agenda. Keep tabs on the time and pace of the meeting. 4. Cut people off. Don't be afraid to cut people off and bring them back on track. Even if everyone has the best intentions, you need to be prepared and capable of telling them to stop and be quiet. 5. Mutual goals and value. This is something you should think about in any meeting. The discussion must be profitable for the audience, so that the audience feel that it's not in vain to follow the discussion.
On this occasion, I would like to explain about the last point. What should you do when you are joining the seminars? But first of all, when you are attending the seminar or discussion, don't forget to fulfill the attendance first, okay? Yeah. Let's move to the 5 points that you must consider to it. The first point is about preparation is a key. Ini condong ke speakers. Jadi when you are become speakers, please read the material first before you are want to deliver it to your audiences. Karena tujuannya untuk make a discussion atau membuat seseorang paham dengan pengetahuan baru. Jadi speakersnya itu harus paham dengan materinya dulu dong, ya kan? Yeah, the second point is about good listening is important. Jadi ini itu berlaku untuk audiences atau speakersnya. When you are become speakers or audiences, please listen when some people is give their opinion or deliver their material. Jadi dengarkan dulu, pahami dulu, jangan berbicara ketika kamu unprepared. Karena bicaramu itu akan tidak terstruktur, apalagi kalau kamu tidak biasa berbicara di depan umum. Jadi even you want to talk, even you want to deliver your opinion, itu harus prepare semuanya, harus dipersiapkan dulu. Jadi tujuannya listen itu untuk apa sih? Untuk memahami materi dulu. Kan kalau kita sudah paham, jadi kita itu bisa prepare apa sih yang akan kita tanyakan atau apa sih yang akan kita sanggah tuh. Okay, the next point is about respect. Be careful to interrupting someone. Jadi must aware about the tone, about the body language, about the eye contact, must aware about itu ya. Jadi bagaimana body language kamu ketika berbicara, dan apakah ketika kamu berbicara kepada lawan bicara itu, apakah kamu melihat ke matanya gitu, maksudnya eye contact-nya itu bagaimana. Itu tentang bagaimana kamu menghargai mereka gitu. And next is about focus. Yaitu tadi related to preparation, listening, and respect itu kita harus fokus. Fokus itu ya menyangkut 3 hal itu juga ya. Jadi dalam setiap seminar atau discussion itu harus fokus ke pembahasan untuk agar kita bisa mendeliver critical thinking kita, ya kan? Harus fokus. Fokus itu mean think about relevancy. Jadi ketika kita bicara itu harus relevan dengan topik yang sedang dibicarakan, jangan belandrang-belandrang kemana-mana ya guys. And the last point is about continually monitor the discussion. Jadi ini biasanya untuk speakersnya sih. Jadi
if you are become a speaker, make sure that discussion is stable. Jadi kamu harus aware about the situation to make discussion stable, ya kan? Jadi kamu itu harus tahu situasinya, apakah audiensnya sudah mulai boring atau pembahasannya sudah di luar konteks, itu harus paham. And you must control it.
Here are some examples of seminar phrase. Interruption phrase. Sorry for the interruption. Pardon me. Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but stating facts. It is well known that I am positive that I am absolutely sure that in my opinion, from my point of view, it appears to me